We already know that we can actually create apps on our own, nice and easy in minutes. But we're no longer limited to having to create them at our desk when we're at home and focus. We can actually now create them on the go with Rork's new update, where we can apply apps on our phone immediately wherever we're at. So we're going to dive in today and create something with you to show you exactly how it works. So Casey, you know all about this update. Let's dive into it. What have you been hearing? What have you learned? Show us how this works.
Yeah, so today what we're going to do is we're going to use Rork Mobile. So we've used Rork before. I think gosh, I can't even say Rork.
Right.
I believe we built a time we built a timer last time we did this, and it was
Yeah.
all on our desktop, which is great. And what happens is you build it on your desktop, and then you use what's called like Expo, which is like an additional app to where you can see it on your phone. Now with
Mhm.
Rork, you have the option to use the Rork app. So now you can technically build on your phone and take it from your phone to your desktop, or you could work it on your desktop and then continue to work on it on your phone. So now
Wow.
you're able to build and develop on the fly versus always having to be in front of your computer to make it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So today what we're going to do is I'm going to share my screen here in a second. We're
Okay.
actually going to build an app on the mobile app. So I'm going to share, let me share my actual phone. So this is my phone that you're seeing here, and we're going to build an app. So the same way that we would build the app on the computer, we're going to look to build it on the phone. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to go to new app. And Avita, what kind of app should we create today?
I feel like we're all about mindset lately. Maybe we do something like gratitude or something of that nature to help inspire us. What do you think?
Okay, I like that. I like that. So let's do this. Let's
Okay.
build a gratitude app.
Okay.
And let's see. All right, so I'm going to type it out. Let's see here. Oops, wrong thing.
So now this process will be similar to the other one we did, right? When we created a timer.
Yes.
Okay,
So
cool.
I
And
like to build a gratitude app. Usually a lot of times people, they already have their prompts ready to roll and they just kind of plug and play. We're actually going to build it from scratch today. So I like to build a gratitude app.
awesome.
Each day I want to share 3 things that I am grateful for. What else? And also
Mm,
have the app share a inspiring quote of the day.
yeah, that sounds nice. And I know we mentioned the timer app. If you guys haven't watched that one yet, make sure to go back and watch that one as well, because it's another great example of just how you can do this, what you might run into, and how to work through this process as you're just starting out.
Okay, so I said I like to build a gratitude app. Each day I would like to share 3 things that I'm grateful for and have the app share an inspiring quote of the day. Please create an MVP, so minimal viable product of this app. And let's see what it does. Yeah, so the cool thing about this is the same interface that is on the computer, right? So it's the same flow, same design, everything's the same.
Mhm.
And down here I can even, add images if I would like.
And
Looks like
how would the images help? Like, how would somebody maybe use that? Like, whether it's for this or even something else?
yeah, sorry, I clicked the wrong image. But sorry, to your point,
You're okay.
say I wanted the images to mirror a specific app, or I wanted the images to be, I wanted to say make it a Batman theme app. I can upload the Batman a couple pictures and say, hey, make the app similar to this. Or if I wanted to include some form of like reference point. So uploading images are great for reference points.
Okay. Could it even be branding if you wanted it to be?
Oh, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. So, say you had specific, logo, colors.
Okay.
Those are great ideas to put into your apps.
Nice. Okay, cool. So then this.
So this is the interface. So your work app will be here. Please wait until we're finished building. Okay,
Mhm.
this is great. So we have our home screen here. We have our import export here. We have our refresh here. It looks like the app is still. Let's see what it's doing. So the user wants to create a gratitude app where they can share 3 things they're grateful for, see an inspiring quote. Yep. For MVP, I'll create a clean, calming interface with a peaceful color scheme, soft blues, purples, and warm tones. So this is pretty
Nice.
cool. and a couple other things. So local storage, a history to view past entries, design inspiration. So Calm app for its peaceful, minimalist design, Headspace for its warm, inviting colors and smooth animations. So it looks like the app is already pulling from different inspirations from different places, which is pretty cool.
Now, if you're, because you study this a lot, some of us don't. So, like, if you're testing this out, when you're seeing all this come up, is there anything we need to be looking for? Like, is this business as usual? Is there any way, like, if there's an error, will we know? Like, what are the things to look out for, like do's and don'ts when you're doing this?
Yeah. So typically in this situation, it's going to. The reason I was kind of hesitant is because I pushed a button earlier, so I don't know if I messed it up. But typically, after you put your inputs in, it'll take a couple seconds, and then it will pop up, and the app will it'll show you like what the output technically was. In this
Okay.
situation, looks like we're still waiting a little bit. Looks like it's still building,
Okay.
and that's the cool thing about vibe coding and building whether it's apps, whether it's websites, these kind of things in general. You don't necessarily have to know exactly how to code, how to be able to accomplish everything. All you
Mhm.
need to know that it's still processing. So in this situation down here in the gratitude journal app, you can tell it's still creating all of these things because
Okay.
every few seconds it's adding more and more and more and more. So at this
Oh,
time we'll just kind of wait and see.
nice.
So in full transparency, we clicked a couple buttons and the app started not to work for us, which is okay because like anytime you do any type of live videos or anytime you're building something, you're bound to have mistakes and you're bound for just stuff to happen. So what we had to do is we had to recreate the app, and it took us about 3 minutes in total. And then we hopped back on camera. And then once we decided to recreate the app, we realized, oh, the app was not messed up. So we kind of made two apps. So now we're going to go back into the video to show you this is our app. So long
Yes.
awaited, this is our gratitude app. So Avita, what do you think?
This is awesome. I'm curious to compare them now. And I think this is
Yeah,
a great example of like, hey, this is live. Like, this is exactly what can happen. So I like that it seemed to follow through really well. And we've got the quote up top here. I mean, you can't go wrong with an Oprah Winfrey quote. And then we've got the gratitude. So it looks like we can probably test it out. But yeah, there we go. So we can add three things we're grateful for, which I like. And then I'm
nice.
curious, should we test it out? Input a few things and then see what it does?
I'm grateful for my circle of friends. I'm grateful for the ability to um, create YouTube videos. All right,
Yes.
give me one more.
Well, I know number 3 for you is gonna be football.
Yes, all my hard research in football. All right,
Yes, you
so
have
let's see. So once we save it, looks like
only football
football's
counts. I'm just kidding.
only nothing else matters. But the cool thing is that so it looks like this is for today. You have a little calendar down here. Okay. So profile,
Interesting.
nice little streaks. So it
Now
keeps you
that's
moving along.
interesting. So did it only save 1 of the 3?
I think so. Let's see. Okay, I'm grateful for my friends and family.
We like that.
All right, let's see. Save. Okay. So yeah, it looks like you have to do one at a time.
One at a time. So now is if let's just say like in this case that may or may not matter as much to you. You might not have much of a preference, but depending on what you're creating, let's just say it's like, no, that's not what I requested. Is there a way for us to go back and adjust this and refine it a bit?
Yep, great point. So let's come back in here. So you click the button and then you talk to it some more.
Okay.
So I would like to be able to save all three gratitudes at once. Let's throw something else in there. Also, please add an image of a person doing yoga in the background. That should be fun. Let's see what that does.
It must.
Meanwhile, while that happens, let's go back to our homepage
Yeah.
and let's click on this app. So this is the second gratitude app that we look to invent. Ah,
Oh,
very
nice.
similar.
Okay.
So so cool. Very similar in approach. So we had our quote of the day. We have the three things that we're grateful for, and this one just has today and has history.
Now I'm curious because we used a very similar, if not exact prompt. Let's
Uh-huh.
test this one out and see, will it save them?
I would. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Let's go
like I
back.
just want to test it live and just see.
Okay. I'm grateful
I
for.
do, I do think that's something to be aware of is sometimes you could literally give an exact prompt and it very well might create two different results. So like if somebody tries to recreate this, it'll probably get you pretty close, but you might still have to tweak it and put your spin on it.
All right. Let's see if it saves all three.
Let's see how it does. Update today's. It looks like it
There
updated.
we go. There we
Hey.
go.
So
We got
see,
all
round
three
one
saved.
was good. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I think all in all, kind of just bringing it full circle. The cool
Yeah.
thing I like about this is, say you have some ideas, and say you're on the road and you have a bunch of ideas and things that you want to do. You
Yeah.
could just pull out the app now and type those in, and you can start that process before you even get home.
Wow.
Or say you're working on something and you need to go on the road. Say you have a 2-hour drive and you're a passenger. Now you can pause it and resume it and pick it up on the road. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's amazing. Because I feel like the best ideas always happen when you're away from your desk. You know, it's like
Hundred
stuff is
percent.
great, and then all of a sudden you're like, this would be great, but you're in the middle of something. It's like, I'll do it later, and then you forget the full spiel that you had.
Absolutely. So before we get out of here, let's see if we let's check our app one more time. Let's see if it works
Yeah.
for us.
That's a good one.
All right, let's go to our app and let's see if it understood. All right, what were our prompts again, Avita? So we wanted it to. Oh, it looks like the changes were made. Okay. All three gratitudes at once, added yoga background, and improve the user experience. So let's see if it did all that.
Let's find out.
Oh, you know what I need to do first is I need to refresh it.
Ooh, that seems like a key point.
Yeah, so anytime like you're building, like you'll want to refresh them
Okay.
just to make sure. Okay, so I'm not seeing the yoga person.
I don't see any yoga.
I'm not seeing yoga, so I'll probably need to get that fixed. But let's see. So
Oh, there we go. So it did add it. If
save
you
all. Oh, there we go in the back. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. We apologize, Rourke. You got it correct.
That's fair. I love how now it's like auto prompting football.
Yes. Yeah, I know, right? Pretty sweet. So all in all, it did everything that we asked. And then what we could do is we can always take that and we could turn that, we could build that, we can grow that even into more. And
Yeah.
then ultimately what you can do is you can build these apps, you can put them on the Apple store. You can put them on your Android devices. You can share those with friends and family. And you can build businesses out of these. There's a lot of people who are building these apps now or building websites and turning these into lucrative businesses. So
Yeah,
now like all your ideas and all your designs are literally at your fingertips.
absolutely. No, this seems like a great find, especially for most of us as entrepreneurs. You're on the go, you're busy, you're doing a lot of things. And I think the fact that this can be used as the business itself or even for your own productivity mindset, it just seems very flexible as to what we could do with it.
Yes. So for those of you that have not played with Rork, let me speak English here. For those that have not played with Rork, please check it out. Check out Rork Mobile. You can use it on your computer. You can use it on your phone. You can do them at the same time. If you enjoyed this video, hit your like and subscribe button, and we will see you next time.